are live.
Call the meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All council members are present. Make a motion to go ahead and approve the minutes as printed, unless there's any corrections.
I second that motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. On new business, authorization to proceed various roads. So
Explain if you want,
the
sir.
floor is yours for the moment.
Sure. So NDOT changed up their CC&G requirements and how they distribute funds. So there's only one call every year now. So next call here is in October, and that will be for paving in 2026. There will not be a January call. So apply in October or no paving in 2026. And then the call after that will be July of 2026 for paving in 2027, and it'll be July every year after that. So it'll just be one call in July from here on out. So yes, you definitely qualify for funding. We've been doing July every year, and I'm getting good bids, so I highly recommend keeping it up. We had talked about paving Michigan Street north of the bridge and Washington Street from Vandalia to Cortland.
So on Michigan Street, it should not be paving, it should be seal and crack repair.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. We can do that.
Okay, so that was Michigan Street, seal repair, and then what was the other one?
Washington Street from Vandalia to Cortland.
Right. So you showed Michigan Street from where now?
I thought it was from the bridge to North City limits.
Okay.
Or did you want to do the whole stretch?
Well, we wasn't going to repave. So when we paved that, whatever, 5 years ago, we did it at two different levels because it came in over budget because they wanted to do 3 inches.
Okay.
So we did 3 inches in the driving lane and we did 1.5 inches. The engineers I was working with at the time, I says, can we just do 1.5 inches in that turn lane because it doesn't get the traffic?
Mm.
And he says it probably would last just as long, doing the 1.5 inches there because you don't have the traffic that you have in the driving lane. So, we're projecting at least another 15 years before we should have to do anything with that. So we were just looking at doing maintenance to come in and do crack seal repair and get everything cleaned out and sealed instead of repaving.
Okay, and you want it for the whole?
Yes.
All of Michigan? Okay.
Yes.
We can do that.
So you'll need to redo that then.
Yep.
Okay. And you need this by when?
If we could approve it tonight with the changes, because I'll have to get you a financial commitment letter next month with the estimates of what it's all going to cost and what it's now 20% portion will be. It used to be 75-25, now it's 80-20.
Right. And just as I was speaking to your people in the office, there is less money available. So a lot of these will be drying up. So if there's something that we need to do, we need to do it now. However, they are putting more money in for small communities. So small communities would have more money than they've had in the past awarded to them, but it's going to be pretty tight.
Yep, they're issuing $100 million a year rather than the $200 million that they used to do, but half of it has to be for communities your size, 50%. So $50 million, yep, for smaller communities.
Okay. But so we would just approve you to go for it, but we would not have a fee, a project fee.
It'll be the same because it's just a matter of making the maps and changing what
Okay.
the scope is. Yes.
All right. Pardon?
Washington Street here.
Right.
Can we bring it this way on this side of Cortland, and then that would probably fix my drain problem here that I have that floods the Clark residence. Are they milling it down, or are they just doing a layover?
We're looking at doing a layover, maybe 2 lifts,
2 lifts.
raising
okay.
it up about 2 to 3 inches.
Okay. All right.
You're saying go a little bit farther north?
Well, technically, it's Washington Street, right, just to the edge of the garage there, and then it turns into Washington actually continues over Cortlandt Street just on our side here.
Mhm.
And I've been having a drain problem, and it's because the concrete, or the asphalt's mound up. So I need to grind it down, but I didn't know if you guys are grinding it down, if you're gonna do lifts on it.
We're grounding each end to butt in, but we could
butt
have the
ends.
grinder grind that out
Okay.
if there's enough asphalt there.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't know how
are
far
we-
on Washington we were doing. That's my last street that I have in town.
Right.
So
You wanna
other
take
than,
it to the alley?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go to the alley north of Cortland?
Yep.
Okay.
So make a motion to go ahead and approve their fee with the changes we just discussed.
I
for
second.
Michigan Road.
I second that motion.
Any other discussion?
No.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Motion carries.
Okay, if I can just get a signature, and then I will make these changes and get them back to you tomorrow.
Okay.
See, we can grind that out and then maybe, or remove it maybe and just patch it back and then overlay it at the top of it.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
If you'll be around for the whole meeting, I don't know if it adjourns. I can show you what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sure I will find it, sir. Go take a look at it right now. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Any other new business? Old business, ordinance for how we spend the money for pavilion rentals.
Yep, I believe that we just worked on that, through email and such, so.
I am actually tweaking it, just now to, include an amendment to change the sesquicentennial fund to the event. I am finishing that up. I will email that to Jen and we'll try to get it printed out. So if you wanna come back to that at the end of the meeting.
Okay.
And then did you
But that'll
also,
take care of two birds with one stone.
All right.
So
did you also come up with a rental agreement for the pavilion? I know you gave that information to me, but we had changed some of the prices and you said you were gonna take that back and change it. I didn't
yeah,
know you did.
I can look at that tonight and
Okay.
send it back over to you. But
Okay.
yeah, I do think we have an agreement ready to go on
Okay.
that, so.
Okay. Any other old business?
I have none.
Have you heard back from the state as far as the new bathrooms?
I have not.
Okay. Do you have an email address?
I can look and see which one. I wanna say her name was Michelle, but I can look at that and
If you
see.
could, and copy me in, please, and just resend that to her, so, see if they feed the bird that squawks more. Thank you. Anybody else have any old business? Dan, Police Department.
I talked with Jen and Attorney earlier about the two properties that we had some issues with. We're gonna be sending letters to those two. I spoke to the landlord at 201 Walnut, and he has already told them they need to get rid of the dog. It has not happened yet. So we're gonna be sending a letter to them, with the ordinance explaining what's going on there. We have an issue at 514 South Michigan. There's, behind their building, there's a large pile of trash, carpet and things like that piled up. It's actually overflowing onto 516's property. They have been unresponsive to do anything about that as well, so we're gonna be sending them a letter to get that from them as well.
All right, good, thank you.
And I will say, too, just while you were here, people are commenting that they're seeing you out. It's nice to see you out. Everybody's complimenting the fact that,
Yes.
that you're
Yes.
driving around and patrolling and, people are noticing.
Very much.
I've had to pull over a few people's kids, but.
Yes.
Well, that's good. It's like, I've looked at for the last 3 months for the police report, when Marshall County does their police report, and La Paz is always 0, 0, 0. And it's like, I don't think the people driving through here are that good.
There's quite a few, I've been taking it kinda slow, trying to get familiar with the town and
Sure.
the people in the town, but there's definitely some issues that will be addressed, so.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I do have a question about the park
Mhm.
for Saturday.
Yep.
I've not been told the power's at that other building yet, so we can get that camera operational. Do we know if it's
Yes.
ready to go?
It's
Okay.
ready to go.
And we'll get in there tomorrow and get that camera hooked up, so that way we have that camera running during the park.
Good.
The park on Saturday. At the last meeting, we approved getting one of the license plate reader cameras. So are we just keeping the one that's already up there, or are we getting that one plus an additional one?
We'll just keep that one for
Okay.
now.
Okay. We have, myself will be there all day Saturday for security, as well as one county reserve officer from 10 to 10, so we'll have coverage during the whole festival.
Good, very good, thank you, appreciate that. Well, you need to be there before 10 because they stop serving breakfast at 10.
Yes.
All right, good deal. Do you need pictures of the other house on Walnut?
Do I need pictures?
Yeah.
If you have them, you can send them to me.
Yeah.
That way
Okay,
we
yep.
got 'em.
All right, I'll get your number afterwards. All right. Anything else on police?
That's it.
What was G supposed to be?
Oh,
Oh,
I think it just, G would be MVH and then it would just come down.
Okay, all right.
I just noticed that myself, I'm sorry.
all right. For the MVH,
Doug will have to fill in since Roger's out there.
Everything's good. Richie finished the electric over there, so the park's got electric. So everything else is still good.
good. So do you want the sound system set up under the pavilion, the open pavilion, or the one that's partially closed, the newer one? So you want the you want the sound system set up there? Okay, all right, very good. I'll be setting that up Saturday morning, along with, pop-up for the beer tent, and then I have another, canopy that we need to get set up that's pretty much bigger that we'll put in that beer area that's fenced off, so there's some shade in there. And, sewer department?
Everything's good. The south clarifier, they've got, they tore it all down, took everything, all the old stuff out of it, and they sent the wall mounts out to get relined with lead. That's all we're waiting on. So once those get the new lead lining in them, they'll come up and probably take them a better part of a week or so, and they'll have it all completed and be done. So
Okay, good.
hopefully before the next meeting, I'm estimating, hopefully way before that. Anytime now is when I'm thinking they're gonna get back with me to say that they're ready to come back and do it, and then we'll be all updated on our clarifiers and good.
Right. Very good, thank you. Moving right along, patron comments to I. Steve?
So I'm following up on your comment just a moment ago. I'm gonna be in that pavilion until 4:00.
Right.
And so you said you're gonna set up the sound in the morning?
So we will announce different things going on during the day. So we'll be plugged in there just to announce, so kind of broadcast out in
I
the
see.
park.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop at 4, to give me a couple hours to try to get remainder of things out of the way. So just wanted to make sure that you
Yeah.
knew what the left hand was doing.
Yep.
The second thing, did I hear, someone say that the security camera's gonna be put up, and does that help me know where I can put the little library in the park?
Yes. We'll go ahead and discuss that after the meeting if that's okay with you.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
And
I
then,
seen your ad in the paper, looked very nice.
Good, good. I encourage people to stay for the fireworks, you know, so.
Yep.
And so, were you gonna do a report for the committee, or would it be all right for me to highlight a couple of things I'm doing in River Day?
Feel free to highlight whatever you wish.
So, I worked on, getting donations, for the party at the park, and with event sponsors, gift cards, certificates, merchandise, we got, around $3,800, close to $3,800.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I was encouraged by the discussion that I overheard about establishing a fund that will help the town keep all the funding together in one place and that sort of thing. I did want to let you know that I ran across some potential businesses who might like to donate, but they needed a not-for-profit organization. And so I would just ask the town to consider the possibility of establishing a not-for-profit festival committee. I'm not telling you to do that, I'm just, that might help. I can't guarantee that, but it might help with solicitations in the future.
I have a comment on that when he's done.
Okay.
So.
presentations. There's so many businesses I didn't really get to and couldn't follow up with appropriately just because of my time constraints, but I think there would be the potential of getting more in the future, but it may needs more volunteers, so
Right.
that's one of the issues here. So, but I'm really excited about the event on Saturday, and I appreciate all of Jen's efforts and on that behalf. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. And I do have quite a few of the people that do business or sell to Max Market donating pies, meat, milk. Got quite a bit of donations that's going to be coming in, and I don't have all their names yet, but I probably won't get that till tomorrow afternoon sometime.
Okay.
So I know you want to do cards on those, so I just hate to put you on the spot at last minute, but.
That's fine. I mean, I can get somebody to step into my area and do the tickets while I come here and print things up just to get it all evened out. Plus I can do it early in the
Okay.
morning too. So as long as I get that information, I'll get little cards and stuff drawn up. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough boxes because we've gotten a lot more than I was expecting. I think I only have 40 boxes, but we'll see how it goes.
Max Market or Max Market's Marvelous Melons is donating watermelon and muskmelon, so I'll have that booth instead of the corn booth.
Yep. And did you decide if you wanted that? You said you were gonna slice it up. Do you want me to put like fruit for sale for $1, fruit for sale for $2? Like, what do you think?
$2.
Okay.
I think with it being warm, I'll cut it bigger, and then with it being hot out, I think the melons will go very well.
Okay.
Probably better than the hot sweet corn. All right, attorney?
So, to that point, was the concern that they wanted to be able to get a tax deduction or a receipt for their donation?
I don't believe so. I believe that, and I don't know for certain, but
Okay.
my impression was that they were trying to identify, this is one of the hoops that organizations jump through, and I think it's a way to restrict applications.
Sure.
And so having an organization be a nonprofit kind of helps them out. I don't know if that would be beneficial to them.
So, if your event eventually gets to a certain size, you could set up a nonprofit. There are some substantial obstacles to doing that. The IRS process to getting qualified as a nonprofit, 501c3, I think is the code reference,
Yep.
is kind of onerous. So, if it's a tax deduction issue or a tax credit thing, donations to a municipality as a branch of government would actually be something they could write off as an expense. So, in that regard, having these funds set up, you can issue that same kind of donation letter that a nonprofit would, saying, hey, we received these goods or services in this amount, they didn't receive any consideration for it, it's donation. You could do the same thing right now. So if they're concerned about, well, I don't want to give it to the town because they'll spend it on something I don't like fixing the sidewalk or something when it's supposed to go to that, that's specifically what these separate funds are for, and they're limited to that purpose. So they would say it's to the events fund, and it would go in to support these events. So in the future, next year or for future events, maybe that's how you communicate it and say, write it payable to the town of La Paz, specific, and you put that in the memo line, hey, it's specific for this purpose, and then it's limited and can only be used for that purpose.
Okay, that's
So,
helpful.
yeah.
That's something we could talk about this fall
Yeah.
and kind of tweak that out.
I had to help somebody with doing the documents to set up a nonprofit was fairly easy. We do that pretty quickly. You hit a brick wall on the IRS side, and it takes a while, and you kind of have to stay on top of it. And right now, it's not inspiring a lot of confidence with their manpower issues. So I would tell you, if you don't have to run it that way yet, you are okay. That's exactly what these funds are for. So now, hopefully, it grows to the point where it makes sense to have a citizen-run nonprofit, and and you can take it from there, but for right now, I think you can accomplish the same thing with what you have.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
So we do have ordinance 2025-01 here, if you wanna pass these down, I have 4 there. And I think you've seen this before, this is amended to add in a few extra lines. I wanna say it's item, section 4 and section 5, changing the sesquicentennial fund to the event fund, and then stating what the event fund is for. So so this ordinance is gonna do those 2 things. It's still going to create the park fund, and it's kinda cart before the horse, cause the park authority still needs to meet to create the circumstances for the funds to start coming in. But, that's pretty easy to do, that's all ready to go. But so this just does an extra thing than the first time you looked at it, so.
So we're just voting to amend it.
So one is being created, another one is being amended. I think we did this on first reading, so you can still amend it on second and third reading.
Right.
So you're gonna pass it on second and third reading tonight if you're ready to go
Yep.
on it. So, but yeah, I just wanna make sure you knew those changes were there.
Right. Make a
So-
motion to go ahead and approve ordinance 2025-01 with the changes.
I second that motion.
Any other discussion?
No.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, super.
Before we get to financials, want to thank you and your crew for all the work that you've done. There's been a lot of people that's put a lot of hours in.
Yes.
And a lot of people that come to events don't realize what it takes to make that happen. I just wanna make sure we're set up good for the church. They're gonna be doing 3 inflatables this year, in just the same area we had them last year, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what I told them today, cause they'll be in tomorrow to start to set up.
And the kids' games are gonna be closer to them, so
Okay.
we're trying to keep them all together.
All right, good. Again, thank you and let all your members know we appreciate it, and hopefully I didn't screw up anybody's t-shirt or order. All right, make a motion to go ahead and approve APVs 5399 through 5441 for $74,757.42 from July 11th to August 14th.
I second that motion.
Any other discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Clerk, party at the park.
All right, I do have here, agenda, you'll see them throughout, they've been posted at different places, the diner, gas stations, the bank, the post office, Leo's, so they've been posted around, I have it on our website as well, still don't know what's going on with Facebook, I have been in touch with Bob a couple of different times. So I'm just gonna run down so you guys kind of understand the gist of it. Breakfast at the fire station, 7:30 to 10, sponsored by Cornerstone. Vendors, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. They're gonna register at the gazebo. Shelly Schmidt is going to help do all of the registration. At registration, they're gonna receive a folder. It has registration ready for next year. It has donation stuff ready for next year. It gives them 2 little coupons for Chick-fil-A. One's for either a milkshake or a frozen lemonade, and the other is for a breakfast sandwich for free. So everybody's gonna get that, as well as they got a little thank you letter from the town as well, all put in the folders. Cornhole tournament is gonna be held at 1 o'clock. Registration mostly has been handled by Bill Emmons. It will be, they should be at Pavilion 2, and that has to all be end by 12:15 for them to start at 1 o'clock. It's a $20 for the team event. Putting contest, Germ is gonna be handling that again right at Pavilion 2. Basically they can come, sign up, do their little putt. That's gonna close around 5:30. We're signing up at Pavilion 2, $2 a putt or 3 putts for $5. The band is gonna come in around 6:30 to set up, start at 7:30, play till 9:30. That's gonna be at Pavilion 1, and it's Colby Watts and Taryn Roarin. They had come very highly recommended from Jack's Bar and Grill. That's one of the plays that people request for them to come in for. So beer garden is gonna be from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Obviously I have must be 21 with ID. I do have wristbands available, so they can get their wristband, and it will be $3 a drink, whether that's beer or a wine cooler. Fireworks will be at dusk, southeast corner of the park. Thank you to North Township La Paz Fire Department. They're going to be putting those off this year. The drawings will go until they'll be open until 7 p.m. We'll do the 50-50 raffle, as well as all of the donations will be raffled as well through a box system. Some of them have multiples, so it will say how many drawings on that box as well. And so we will be using the sound system, of course, to try to get that so people can hear. They do not have to be present to win. As long as their phone number is on the back of their ticket, we can contact them at any time. It's going to be $1 for a ticket, or 6 tickets for $5. Kids games will be available from 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. That is probably going to be tweaked because the person that is helping to run the kids game is in the parade for girls basketball. So there may be a little bit of a wait, or somebody might be kind of thrown in there until she gets back from the parade. Tickets will be available at the pavilion for 25 cents a ticket, or $5 for $1. I will be handling all of the ticket process, so they can come see me at the pavilion, and I'll have everything ready for them to go. Shelly will be at the gazebo for questions, concerns that they might have. Germ for any questions with any kind of the contests. Amy and Roger with questions of the parade. The parade route has been posted as well throughout the town and in Lakeville. So you were asking about if there is, I can get you a list of these. So what I have is just kind of, this is for the committee that we go through. We have, and we still have vendors coming, by the way, that are contacting us even now. I personally said don't turn anybody away. They can show up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Saturday morning and say, hey, I want to be a part of it, and we can collect their funds right then and there and go set up. So we will need some extra places for people. So we have we have 4 specific food vendors. I know today we just got some sort of a drink vendor. I don't know if it's going to be coffee or boba tea, or I have no idea what it's going to be. We have some prepackaged foods where they're baking. It's going to be wrapped and then they bring it. And then we have probably 20-ish craft type vendors, or something about that. And then of course all of the prizes that Steve graciously went out and collected. We could not have these without him, let me tell you. He did an amazing job. And then we have the contests, the advertisements, where they were. Just so you guys know, LaVille newsletter, Glen newsletter, Town of Lakeville had it up. The sign has it up. I contacted Max, the radio station, so hopefully they put something up. Donations, band, of course, Town of La Paz did donation for that. Fireworks, Town of La Paz, the fire department, Max Mania, breakfast, Cornerstone, inflatables, Cornerstone. We got $100 from Palmer Funeral Home. We got $700 from the local Union 150. We got $150 from the motorcycle club that's right over here, and then we got $1,000 from NIPSCO. So we got quite a few monetary things as well this year.
Did you get some from Hoosier?
I did. Let me add that. I think it was 500. You're right, that's not on here either. Okay, so this is Hoosier, and then this is NIPSCO. Okay. So other than that, I think we are, the best part of it all is our liquor license did come, so we are good to go for that.
Yes.
So we are approved and we are ready. They approved everything, and then I tried to be kind of a architect type whatever and make a drawing for our lovely street department, which they laugh at because it's really funny that I tried to do this, and they probably don't really care about it, but I wanted to make known how we're gonna set it up. So anyway, lots of time and effort has went in. I'm glad it's Saturday. I'm glad it's going to be over. I am not so happy that it's going to be extremely hot. So anybody that comes, please don't just drink beer. Drink some water as well. And I think that's all I have.
Onto your parade, Dan and I've already been talking as far as shutting the road down. We're gonna do it probably about 10 minutes before, get it all cleared out for you guys to do Michigan Road. And then him and I'll be in contact with radio channel that we already have set up, so I'll know when you're coming back through.
Okay.
As far as your liquor license, I believe you can renew that instead of applying for new, you can just renew that from now on.
Right. That's what Lakeville told me.
Other than that, I think everything is ready to go.
All right. I make a motion to adjourn at
That's it.
6:30.
I second that motion.
All those in favor, signify by